We're gonna find out if it is a distraction. We're gonna find out if it is a distraction. We gonna find out. Come on, everybody, clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Listen, if you are new here, get comfortable because we get comfortable here. You can go ahead and give me a thumbs up now just because you're clicking on my video. You can also subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. My channel is all about fashion, from fashion tips to tips for aspiring and new stylists. It's all here. You can check it out. And yeah, let's get into it. You know, I've gotten this question a few times and I feel like it was finally time to, I said finally, like I have 400 videos or something. I definitely have, I think, four. I feel like it was time to answer this question about how I became a stylist. It's a really long story. We'll see what all I cut out. But here we go. When I was a child, I knew I wanted to work in fashion. I thought I wanted to be a fashion designer actually. And y'all know how it is. Like your parents be like, no, you need to do something where you're gonna make money. No, you need to. So everybody who was influential in my life at the time was telling me like, no, being in the fashion industry is not a viable career. You can't make any money doing it. Now mind you, I'm about to be 31 years old. So me being a kid was like in the early 90s. So back then, for everyone who doesn't know, back then, like there were no stylists who were celebrities. Like that wasn't a thing. Getting into the fashion industry was super difficult, more challenging than it is even now. And it just wasn't a viable career, according to everybody around me. I was actually encouraged to go become a politician, go to law school, whatever. So I graduated high school in San Antonio, Texas, and I moved to Washington, D.C. to attend Howard University. H-U-U, nope. So went to Howard, studied political science. So my bachelor's degree is actually in political science. While I was going to school, I worked full-time too. So I did 2 years on the Hill, working for the U.S. House of Representatives for 2 different congressmen. And then I spent 2 years working at the UNCF, working in their legal aid department, lobbying for rights for minority education. So I knew at the time, like, yeah, I really do want to go in this direction. I really do want to work in politics. I really do want to pursue these things. But honestly, real rap, keeping it 100, like I was heavily influenced by the people who were important in my life at the time, by the people who were really influential in my life, the people who I wanted to make happy. I wanted them to be proud of me. And so I was really influenced by them. Hindsight being 2020, keeping it 100, keeping it a buck, I think today might be the first day I'm actually saying it out loud. I don't think I ever really wanted to be a politician. I don't think I ever really wanted to be a lawyer. I've always been a creative. I grew up singing, dancing. I used to like sew sequins on t-shirts when I was in high school. Like I was always really creative and always trying to work with my hands and just create new things. But I was really pushed to pursue a career that was gonna make me money. I think that everybody had really good intentions. Don't get it twisted. I really do feel like everybody's intentions were good. Like they just wanted me to be able to be well taken care of. They wanted me to be able to flourish, to make it. But I just wasn't happy. I left UNCF. I took a job at Google. Yes, I worked at Google. Yes, I quit my job at Google. People think that Google is heaven. Google is cool. It's a great company to work for if that's your thing. It was not my thing. So I worked at Google. Then I went on to work for the San Antonio Spurs Sports and Entertainment and had a great time working there doing sales. I was good at it. I was selling front rows. I was selling box seats. It was a good space for me, but I wasn't happy. After working for Google though, I did know that I wanted to start my own business, helping business owners get online. So that was really, really important to me, that small business owners were able to find a space find a place and find a home online. So I was creating websites, helping them with their brand. Now this was 7 years ago when branding was just becoming like a buzzword. So I was able to really get in, infiltrate the market. Had an office in San Antonio, an office in DC, an office in Sacramento, 23 staff members, 18 of them full-time on benefits, like built a whole business, built a whole entire business around brand management and being a brand architect, helping to build better brands for people. It was great, but I was not happy. And looking back at my life and really thinking about like what was gonna make me happy, what was going to really fulfill me. And to be honest, I have always been the friend who people went to for fashion advice. All through high school, all through college, like when my friends and I went out, we were hanging out. If they had a birthday, if we were going to the club, because your girl used to be in the club, we be in the club, bottle full of bub. I used to be that girl. So when we used to go out and we used to hang out and stuff, like I was the person who was dressing everybody. I was the person that everybody was coming to for fashion advice. And so I always had an eye for putting looks together and doing something creative. But my position and my career only allowed me to do but so much. So while I was working on my business as a brand architect, doing brand management, I went back to school and got an executive MBA, again from the illustrious Howard University. So here I am, armed with a bachelor's degree, armed with a master's degree, one in business, one in political science, and I really was just not feeling it. So I knew. 2015 was like a really big creative year for me. I started creative directing photo shoots and styling people, putting together concepts and ideas, just on the side. Like, this is a side little project, this is a little thing, ain't nothing. I'm doing it for free, ain't really trying to make no money. Every once in a while somebody would try to throw me some guap or whatever, but it wasn't even about that. I just needed a creative outlet. I needed a space to be able to do something I wanted to do something funky, to just do what I wanted. So I really struggled because I was torn. It was like, here I am building a whole company with staff, and now I'm thinking about giving all of this away to go and do what I really want to do. So I'm a deeply spiritual person. If you don't know me, you know what I'm saying, go to KendraWhitehill.org, okay? Get to know me. I'm a deeply spiritual person, and I knew that God was really pulling on me to take a leap of faith, to step out, to do something I was scared to do, honestly, like leaving don't get me wrong, like I was an entrepreneur, so there wasn't ever real security, but because I had staff, we were making money and I had to make sure that they ate. So at the end of the day, it was like, I have some security. So now I'm supposed to step out from what I have some security in, what I've built, what I'm known for, what I have a reputation for, and now I'm about to go out and venture and do something completely new. I'm about to go do something completely different, something that has nothing to do with what I went to school for, something that has nothing to do with anything really, and that may not make me any money. But bills are real, y'all. Like, bills are real. Like, bills are real. I had to make sure I was gonna do something that was gonna sustain me and something that was really going to allow me to make money. So again, it was like 2016, and I knew like, yo, I need to be doing this. So I'll never forget this night. Again, I'm deeply spiritual. If you're not a spiritual person, you may not feel this, you might not vibe with it, but walk with me and talk with me anyway, and let's see how this goes. So it was November of 2016. I was on the phone. Now, anyone who is my friend will tell you, I am good for the party line. What do I mean? For those of you who don't know what the party line is. Party line, back in the day, was when you could get on the phone and get a whole bunch of people all on the phone at the same time and like basically be having like fake conference calls. I am good for the party line. I would be on the phone with a friend, another friend will call in, and I will make them all be friends, and we'll get on three-way, and that's what I do. I do it all the time to this day. So I was on the phone with my friend Pam, and talking to Pam, and my friend Adrian called me. So now we're on three-way, the three of us, we're talking, woo, 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 da, da, da. And I was kind of saying like, yo, like, I feel like it's time for me to do something different. I feel like it's time for a change. And Pam just all of a sudden was like, I don't know why, but like January 25th is gonna be a big day for you. So it's November, 2016, January 25th, 2017. So I count the days or whatever. How many days is it? Nothing is clicking with me because January 25th means nothing to me. Well, at the time, January 25th meant nothing to me. So I was like, I don't know, a few minutes later, Adrienne comes back and she's like, yo, like January 25th, you're gonna sign a contract in the fashion industry and it's totally gonna change your life. And I was like, okay, like don't get me wrong, I'm spiritual, I got faith, but it's so random. It was like I wasn't applying anywhere, I wasn't looking for a job, I wasn't trying to like get into the industry. I just knew I was supposed to become a stylist. So days go on, and God is really on me like, yo, you need to start your business. I've been telling you, I gave you the name, The Modern Disciple. He gave me that name like maybe 2015 when I got that name. And I was like, okay, I don't know, I'm scared, I'm nervous. But again, because I had the skills of brand management, I knew how to start a brand, I knew how to get my brand going, I knew how to get the logo, get the website, get all those things going on. So January 13th, 2017 was when I officially launched my business. So I officially launched my business, The Modern Disciple, January 13th. And I really don't know what's next. I don't know the first thing about trying to get a client as a stylist, which may sound crazy to you because I come from a brand management background. But getting a client who wants to build a website and wants to build a brand is very different from a client who realizes I need to look more polished. I need to look more put together. I need a different look. I need my wardrobe reworked. Like a lot of people think that they can dress themselves. Yeah, so about that. So since a lot of people think that they can dress themselves, it's not as easy to get clients as a stylist. So I was nervous, I was scared, I didn't know what was gonna happen. Next thing you know, like I get this email, like I don't even know where my resume was, but I got an email from Just Fab. And pretty much everybody knows Just Fab. Like they've been around forever. I still have my first pair of Just Fab shoes that I got like in 2010, which is crazy. But I get this email from Just Fab. I honestly thought it was a joke. I thought it was fake. I didn't think it was a real situation. But anyway, they were looking for a personal stylist. And I was like, for what? Like, since when? So the lady whose name was in the email, I'm a creep. So I went to LinkedIn and was like, does she exist? And yes, she existed. And yes, her position was real. And her email was real. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. And she was like, I want to interview you if you're interested. And I was like, yo, I'm so interested. I'm like so beyond interested. Took this little test or whatever. She hits me back. She's like, yo, can you get on the phone? I'm like, sure. Get on the phone. We had the greatest conversation. Didn't even feel like an interview. Long story short, I signed my contract with Just Fab January 25th, 2017. So like, God was ordering my steps and was telling me like, yo, if you just do what I need you to do, if you just go where I'm telling you to go, if you just answer the call, like I got you. And so I know this is supposed to be like an inspirational post or inspirational video or whatever, but like if God is telling you to do something, do it. He's got you. Like he has got you. I knew for the longest time I was supposed to be a stylist. I knew that I was supposed to be dressing people and helping people look good and look better and feel better about themselves. And that was really important to me because I was a person who built my own confidence by the way I looked. Because, physically, y'all be hating on fat girls, okay? Y'all be hating on fat girls. And I've been a big girl my whole life. So it wasn't just like, oh, I can just walk in anywhere and like, oh, she got a cute little body. It was like, I had to look like something. I had to dress. I had to always be put together. And so one of the things, before people were telling me I was pretty, and before people were telling me I was beautiful, people were telling me I looked nice. My outfit was nice. My shoes were nice. My bag was nice. And honestly, it had nothing to do with the fact that like I was an ugly person. I was never been ugly. It wasn't that. It was that I didn't have confidence. And because I didn't have confidence, like people were seeing that. They could feel that. So once I started looking good, like as far as clothes, like then my confidence peaked up. Next thing you know, everybody's like, you cute girl. I'm like, am I? Thank you. So, you know, anyway, I knew I wanted to do that for other people. And then God just really opened the door and he gave me the opportunity. And ever since then, it has been great. It has been a fantastic ride. I was barely making any money after I paid all of my bills and after I paid my staff when I was working in brand management. Now it's just me and I'm out here and acquiring clients and I am making real money. Yes, you can make real money as a stylist. I make enough money to sustain myself every single day, every single week, every single month, and so far, over a year and a half. So I've been able to do this full time, not supplementing my income in other ways, not doing other things. Of course, I have other streams of income, but my styling business alone covers everything that I need to live and anything that I could possibly want. So I want to encourage you. This was not supposed to be this kind of post, but I do want to encourage you that if you feel like you're supposed to do something, if you feel like you're being led to do something, then step outside of yourself. Step outside of yourself, go for it, go after it. Nothing beats a fail but a try. And you just really have to trust. You have to have something inside of you that believes that, like, yo, I can do this, I can get to this place, I can go to this level, and I can step outside of myself and achieve these things. So that's all I got for story time. Listen, you guys, if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. This is not my normal type of post, so this is your first time seeing me. So yeah, I don't usually do things like this, but if you like this kind of content, like, leave me a comment and let me know and I can do some more of this. But usually my channel has all types of fashion tips and things for stylists and that kind of thing. So definitely stay tuned, keep it on lock. Go visit my website, moderndisciplestyle.com. You can also follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter at I am Kendra Y. Hill. That's my name. Don't wear it out unless you're about to write me a check. Don't come checking for me unless you got a check for me. That's all I have, you guys. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye. I got enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people trying to take all of my energy, trying to take away from